Welcome back to The Daily Hero, where we keep you up to date on all your comic book, movie, TV, video game, nerdy news, and all the fun stuff in between, right here on the Hero Network. My Hero Academia explored Toyo Todoroki's fall from grace from the newest chapter of this series. The war between the heroes and the Paranormal Liberation Front indeed shook up the hero world for good, but the ones who will be most impacted from this going forward are the Todoroki family. Ever since All Might retired, Endeavor has been taking more on his center stage as his rise to #1 rank came with far more security from those around him. This meant that the Todoroki family's dirty laundry has been put out in the open. But while the pro-hero arc began with Endeavor coming to terms with how abusively he treated his family in the past, that was only the beginning, as Dabi's reveal that he was actually the long-thought-dead Toyo Todoroki has sent Endeavor into a tailspin. The newest chapter of the series kicks off a flashback that adds a little more context to Toyo's eventful transformation. Chapter 301 of the series sees Enji/Endeavor, Ri, and Dabi all looking back at the past from different angles. When Enji finds out that Toyo has inherited a strong version of his fire quirk with the ice-resistant body of his mother, he starts to pull away. The young Toyo wants to surpass All Might because of how much his father wants him to, but Enjo decides to give up and begins to have more children with the hopes of one of them will be strong enough. Hoping to make Toyo give up his desire to be a hero by having more children and treating them, this instead does the opposite as Enji sees the young Toyo crack under the durries. Enji tries to get Toyo to give up the hero world completely and live a regular life, but this only hurts the young Toyo more. He only wants to do this for his father, and it's increasingly feeling like he's getting tossed around. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yabi has hit a major sale milestone in 2021. Koyohara Togi's original manga series was one of the most successful manga releases in Japan last year, and this was essentially notable considering the series actually came to an end in 2020 as well. But that certainly has not stopped the hype train from rolling, as the initial success from the first season and the success of the follow-up Mugen Train feature film has kept fans buying volumes of the original series so that they can enjoy the story as many ways as possible. That success has not slowed at all this year, as Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba announced on February 15th that the total print and digital run of the series has now reached 150 million copies. Looking back at when it all started, the original run of the series had only totaled around 3.5 million copies, with 10 or so volumes released at that point before the premiere of the anime. The 23rd and final volume of the series released in December, and with it brought its landmark to 120 million copies. This means it's jumped up yet another 30 million within the short few weeks since the final volume's release. But even with these jumps, the series is sure to continue to be successful, as the anime has announced its future plans to continue with the second season of episodes this year. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba will officially be continuing with the second season of episodes at a later point this year. Confirmed to be picking up the events of the Mugen Train film, the new season of the series will be adapting the Entertainment District arc. For manga fans, this begins with chapter 70 of the series and is one of the longest arcs of the anime to date. This new season unfortunately doesn't have a concrete release date at this time, but expect to see sales numbers get even higher this year. Batwoman, despite losing half of its viewership, has been renewed for a third season. This is surprising because networks cancel shows if they lose around 30% of viewerships, and with Batwoman still losing 50% from the first half of season 1, this comes as a shock on why the show isn't cancelled. When season 1 ended, it lost 50% of viewers, and it was a surprise, with Ruby Rose leaving as well, why the network didn't just cancel the plans for the season 2. Season 2 is doing no better, and the only thing that gives Batwoman attention is YouTubers doing review videos on making fun of each episode and the series in general. When the CW announced the news for the third season, that following episode of that week saw viewers drop even more, and right now is the lowest rating episode of the show. Season 2, Episode 4's 18 to 49 demographic rating declined by 60% compared to Season 1. This brings up the question on why CW is trying so hard to keep a dead show alive. That's all I got for you for today. Please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe and share so we can give you more nerdy goodness. I'm Shell, at Shell Postin for The Daily Hero on the Hero Network. Please follow us on all social media at Hero Network TV. Also send fan questions to heronetworktv@gmail.com.